Have you heard of the fake health clinics that anti-reproductive rights groups are opening up around the country? They set up a fake doctor's office, call it a crisis pregnancy center, and tell insane lies about pregnancy to scare anyone away from considering an abortion. I interviewed someone who accidentally wound up in one of these clinics. Listen to Jessica explain how these people tried to manipulate her when she went in for a checkup.
There was a person that had scrubs on. I found out they were not a nurse. We got called in by two counselors. I was assigned a female counselor. My partner was assigned a male counselor. They separated us. I was told that I was going to get breast cancer if I had an abortion.
Oh,
I was
naturally.
Of course. When they did my ultrasound, I was less than 3 weeks pregnant. They played a false heartbeat. It was impossible for a heartbeat to exist.
Yeah.
When they played that, it was like a booming noise. It didn't even sound like it was coming from the machine. It sounded like it was coming from a speaker. And I was so shocked. What is this place? And how is this allowed? I looked at my partner. We looked at each other like, we gotta get out of here. One of the counselors that was assigned to my partner, he followed us into the parking lot, trying to convince my partner to convince me to keep the pregnancy. And he continued to text my boyfriend for a couple
Because you had
weeks.
given them your information thinking they were medical professionals.
Exactly. And he was listed as my emergency contact. So I went on their website. It looked very legitimate. They were like, we're here for you. We care about you. Nowhere in their website did it have any religious affiliation. They even said, we will show you your options. They advertised their free services, of course, which I was low income. So I was like, yes, I need a free pregnancy test. I needed the free ultrasound. And that's how they got me. And that's who they prey on, is people who are needing resources.
Jessica recommends that instead of Googling abortion services, because those fake centers can pop up, instead look for either your state's abortion fund or a Planned Parenthood, because those are both credible sources that will make sure that you don't end up in a fake clinic like she did. And of course, in the long term, we need to change the law so that this does not happen to more people.